Hello everyone, this is Ioannis Zamergis, a telecommunications and IT technician, owner of private radio station and other electronic media, former editor of an independent local weekly newspaper, a journalist by extension, and a member of the Association of Journalists of the Magazine and Electronic Press of Macedonia and Thrace in Greece. I have been involved in exposing the COVID fraud since 2020.
Melina?
Hello, I'm Melina. My name is Melina Papadopoulou. I'm here to support Ioannis. And it's an honor to have you here, Mr. Najadi. And I'm looking forward to our revealing interview.
Thank you very much.
Today is 28th of February 2024, and we achieved to have here for all the Greek people, and not only a very special guest. He is a retired Swiss investment banker, filmmaker, and a writer. He is also a former Swiss Air Force officer, testified and presented evidence before United States Air Force and United States Space Force Judge Advocate General Corps officers on January 27, 2024. He gave a first-hand account without counsel as a direct victim of serious crimes against humanity and corruption committed by the current and previous Swiss governments. In addition, he provided a full list of the individuals and organizations involved in the criminal acts associated with the COVID-19 psychic operation and the lethal and harmful injections of the COVID-19 biological weapon. He provided all relevant evidences and a list of those responsible himself and directly to the Office of the United States Secretary of Defense. He is also a report to the United States Secretary of Defense, who by law executes exclusively and solely the orders of the current President of the Commander-in-Chief of the United States in time of war, Donald J. Trump, and is placed solely under his command, rest of the facts of the following legal basis, which have now been made public on the US.gov websites and can be verified by anyone. Finally, he baptized in the Orthodox Monastery of Moscow in January 2014, where he took the Russian Orthodox name Anastasios. Mr. Anastasios, as you are known to everyone by the name of Pascal Najadi, thank you very much for accepting my request to attend this interview to reveal an important things to the Greeks. I would like to add that the name Anastasios in this case is also symbolic because everything you will reveal will bring the resurrections of joy and hope to all of us.
Thank you very much, Ioannis, and Melina, thank you very much for your introduction.
It's okay. We'll try to do the best because you're a special guest and welcome.
I'm not special. I'm not special. I think all of humanity, human species, is special and unique. We come to that later. I would like to offer warm regards and greetings to the Hellenic Republic, to all people, humans in Greece. What a wonderful country you have. What a wonderful country.
Thank you very much.
A blessed land. When George Soros, who is already executed under the US military justice system, gone, boom. When George Soros attacked the Malaysian currency in 1997 and the British pound to enrich himself, the global markets were in crash modus. Everything was red, crashing because of George Soros' attack. And I was in London, board member of one of the oldest merchant banks. And Spiros Papanikolaou called me from the Bank of Greece, central bank. And Spiros said, Pascal, I need 1.2 billion Deutschmarks. I said, Spiros, everything is red. Cannot do this. Crazy. George Soros attacked Malaysia and the UK, the pound. If we don't get it, we go belly up. I said, okay, we'll do it. So we did, against all odds, in the storm, we launched 5 years, 1.2 billion Deutschmarks on a Monday morning, and it was sold out. And I used the headline in Reuters. I called them. I said, print. I said, we are financing the Hellenic Republic now, 5 years notes, 1.2 billion Deutschmarks in one go. And we're pricing it under the current price because Greece is better than the market, because Greece is a European Union member since 1981. And we don't believe that the EU will let Greece down. That's it. When the traders in New York read that, they went into the paper. It was the most successful deal ever. The Financial Times quoted it on the front page as bold and daring. And what we're talking now is bold and daring to inform the people, humanity, not about the sufferings too much, because we know all that. Everybody suffered it. Billions of people suffered, including me and my mother. But we want to talk about the consequences. I would like to add that I'm not giving you any military secrets because I don't have them. And if I would have them, I still wouldn't give them, because we're in a global defense war. We will explain that. And passing on military secrets, the consequence is penal code, is execution. And I think no one wants to give me information to be executed. There's no need for me to give you any secrets, because we're giving you now disclosure. And the word disclosure, if you Google it, is not news making. It's not opinion making. No, no, no. Disclosure is a legal term. You disclose something which was, make it known publicly, which was, or not publicly, which is formally being secret. That's the definition of disclosure. So I'm giving you declassified information that now is, and please understand, we only talk tonight here about .gov, United States owned and operated, government owned and operated websites. We do not talk about any news rubbish, blog rubbish, or repost or Telegram. No, on purpose. I want to make sure that all Greeks now understand, and other people, by the way, greeting all the world, by the way, not just the Greeks. Everybody should understand, we are not doing this. I'm not doing this to get your likes. It's not my job. I'm giving you the information, disclosure, that they have failed and they are finished, all of them. And those who haven't been executed yet, long list, will be executed very soon by US military justice system. We will explain you why. What we're talking here is not law, civil state law. Forget the courts, they're corrupt. We know it everywhere, Switzerland, everywhere. We do not engage lawyers. No, 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 no. Save your money and energy. We don't need lawyers. We're at war. Ioannis, I'm all yours. We'll explain to people why we disclose this and how. And
course,
explain
you.
Them how they can.
Thank you very much for this information. And first of all, Mr. Najadi, or Pascal, whatever you want to call it, it's better. We are seeing you in a lot of videos lately talking about the COVID scam and revealing information about the democide through vaccinations. How did this come about?
Look, who and why this completely inhuman thought ever could spring to anybody's mind to execute will be disclosed by the US military, because the US Space Force knows everything. I do not want to waste time to try to find out now here and explain who started this and why. The actors are known, to make it simple. The known actors, depopulation agenda people, like they're not humans. Bill Gates, Fauci, all the pharmaceuticals, all of them. Pfizer, Moderna, Johnson & Johnson, Merck, Astra, you name it. WHO, WEF, United Nations, Gavi, Biden, Obama, Clinton, Soros, the list is long. Jeff Bezos, etc., etc., globalist deep state, etc., von der Leyen, Berset, Macron, list is long.
Yes.
This is a democide, not a genocide. They have orchestrated, planned, orchestrated, executed in concert, in a Nazi word, lockstep, through WHO Geneva on Swiss territory, with the help of and condonance of Swiss governments and current Swiss governments' approval and aid. They have committed high treason against the United States. Treason at war. Anyone in the world who helps an enemy to attack the United States or conspire against the United States is guilty of treason. We will give you the links later.
Correct. And also about the elections.
This is a democide, a genocide. We had plenty, no need to go there now, no need to go there. Genocides are against race, a flag, the country. This is democide. Stillborn babies, millions, killed, murdered. Children killed, murdered. Teenagers killed, murdered. Age group like us, killed, murdered. My mother, seniors, killed, murdered. Democide. This is the first global attack on the human species. The divine human species created by our creator, God. The injections are not a therapy. They are a gene manipulation of God's genome, the creator's creation. That's when they crossed the red line. And the red line is not 50 red lines or 2, it's 1. Right. And when you cross that one line, the effect will come. The cause and effect law applies to the entire known universe in all scientific research. The overall research is, or science is mathematics, which rules everything. Everything. Biology, chemistry, physics, mathematics. Cause and effect. The cause we know, no need to go there. The COVID-19 democide, which was executed by more than 194 corrupt, rogue, fascist governments and their members and parliamentarians and political parties, corporates, was the cause. The effect, the cause is they've done a beyond biblical attack. Beyond biblical, it's unfathomable. Officially, we lost 20 million humans and children. I heard a different figure now, 1 billion killed and injured. Humans, human species. The effect of this is, and let me be very honest here and clear, I'm honest, is a multiple beyond biblical, so that no human being in the future, in 1,000 years, will ever even think about doing this ever again. Those who did this are not humans, they're evil beings, fascists, rogue elements, materialistic, satanic pedophiles. The rings are clear, the networks are blowing up since years now, and as we speak right now as well. So that's the answer to your question. I'm sorry, it was a bit long.
Thank you very much. Something else, many people is asking why they want to reduce the population, to murder us. Why this?
These people, it's not about money. These are not humans. That's my claim. They're not. I have some information, but I don't want to go there too much science. All I can say is we are creation of God. We discovered this planet, not Greta Thunberg or Guterres or John Kerry. We discovered this planet, this world. We were put into this world and universe by the Creator. And now I can tell you, declare it, it's ours now. Yeah. No one will tell you where to drive, how long to drive, to use a diesel or not. No one will tell you to eat beef or not. No one. No one will tell you how far to go away by foot or car from your house or city. No one will ever tell you to wear a mask again. No one will ever dare to suggest to give you medicine that you do not fully understand and is tested and clinically approved. No one. Why they wanted to get rid of us? They wanted to exterminate the human race. Human species, not a race. Human species. Because they're not from us.
They are creatures.
It will be revealed by Operation Storm. The whole science will be explained. Mm-hmm. This is now, was already, the defense and protection of us, the human species. not a nationality, not a color of skin, not a so-called religion. We are one, and we are human species, or not. And I declare the others not. I leave it at that. Explanations, disclosures will come later by the US military when the time is right. Because this is not my job to give you a lesson in the universe and science, which has nothing to do with religion, except, yes, God. There's God. He exists. He's outside of the universe, created the universe, and he loves you all. And you don't have to go to a book to pray to him. You can do that anywhere you want. You believe in God, he loves you, and he will listen to you. Believe you me. Nothing to do with skin color or genome or whatever. No. You can do it in the desert, in Athena, and Acropolis, in London, in New York, in Idaho, in Chicago, anywhere in the world, in this universe. God listens, believe me. And, he sees everything. Yeah. And if we fear God, only because he loves us, we don't want to disappoint him. God never punishes humans. The universe always says yes. But it's your choice what you do out of your life. And I think that liberty is being given back to us by the American military and the alliance. We'll talk about that very soon. But that's the answer. So
Thank you for doing that.
They wanted to.
Very important.
Bill Gates said it. Depopulate the planet. Klaus Schwab said the same thing. Useless eaters, right? They said, you will own nothing and you'll be happy. Eat insects. I can tell you already, I disclosed that to you. Klaus Schwab, he will be lucky if he would own nothing and if he could be happy, because he's not. Boom. And he would be lucky if he could eat cockroaches. I don't think even he knows himself if he's still alive or not. Leave it at that.
Yes. That's my next question, Mr. Najadi. We've been hearing since 2016 about the actions of President Trump he's taking. Many, of course, believe that this is all a lie. In Greece, of course, that they are all the same side. Others say that is a battle between the black and white fraternity, something like that. And that is the ending. That's not ending positive. Nothing positive will happen. But only the prophecies of the science will confirm that will be led to complete catastrophe. What is true?
The truth is that we, up to now, went into a catastrophe globally. People, our Greek compatriots, I call them compatriots because we're humans. We're all the same.
Yes.
Please listen up. We were in a catastrophe for decades. We lost the sense of family through the media, through society and politicians promising the blue sky. President Trump is not advocating vote for me and Republican. Have you ever seen him say about Republican? No. He's been, in fact, weeding out, cleaning out all the rhinos of the Republican Party. McCarthy has been removed by force out of Congress. People, watch what you see, not this bullshit what you read in the papers, which are deep state. That is obliterated already. Right. President Trump is on a mission. And I can say it's on a mission from God, because he's exactly protecting the human species. And of course, the American Constitution first. He is already president. We'll talk about it in a minute. This is not about the presidency in the United States anymore. This is about the United States Constitution 7076, we the people, where it says, we the people, the representatives of we the people, we govern. We put the people into the office to administer our land, but we are the representatives, not the Congress, not the Senate, not the president. In the United States, the military came first. The army of General Washington liberated the land, remember? And in the Constitution, first came the military, then came the government.
Correct, yes.
What is happening now is the result, what you will see very soon coming up. The war has been going on since, officially 8 years. Officially since the 20th of December 2019. We'll show the declaration of war in a minute. What you're seeing now happening, the protection and defense of humanity, defense and protection, is being the vision of JFK, John F. Kennedy, President Kennedy. John F. Kennedy, President, who got brutally assassinated by the globalist deep state. Because at that time, the people around him, the military around him, did not have the discipline and the conviction and the compassion for the Constitution. This has changed. After the assassination, they went into planning. A long time, 70 years, planning to execute, to obliterate totally the globalist deep state. That includes everything and all rogue democracies. Platon, which was a wonderful philosopher and writer and thinker, Greek, ancient Greek, was it 330 BC, huh? Something like that, 320 BC. Mm-hmm. This man said, democracy is the bed to grow absolute tyranny. And look where we ended up, exactly there. So democracies don't work. They have betrayed the people, the constitutions, the military. Guess what we have to do? It had to be changed. They will all be removed, all of them, very soon, by US military justice. Cancelled, not exchanged. See, I fly an aircraft. I know how to fly. A jet, Gulfstream. Mm-hmm. And I have a turbine blowing up on this model. And the turbine is a model by a producer that is always failing. Well, I say, cancel the aircraft. I cannot use this. Gulfstream is good. Don't get me wrong. But you ground the plane, not functioning, right? And if something doesn't function, a system, you don't reinstall it. Microsoft is crap, right? You take it out. You buy something else. I don't want to make advertisement now. Okay. But Microsoft is crap. The computer is going bananas after a few months already. So if a system is bad, you take it out. If a criminal kills people, you take him out. You cancel him, right? You don't put another criminal on the street, do you? I don't. If a bank fails, she failed. And she must fail and be gone. The mistake the deep states did, well, mistakes, they planned corruption. They let the banks fail. Taxpayers paid the money to resurrect them, to continue screw, the population. All that is stopped. Platon said democracies don't work. He was right. This man was not only honest with his opinion, he was dead spot on. So we ended up in tyranny. President Trump is the face of the biggest ever military war operation alliance that has been going on officially since the declaration of war on the 20th of December 2019, when he declared a worldwide US-led global defense war, not against the people, not against factories and cities. No bombs flying like that. There were bombs flying, but missions, special operations. But this is not against Russia, our brother, Orthodox brother, right? Russian Orthodoxy. Not against China. They all submitted to President Trump and the US military because in 2018, 2017, 18, he went around and said, guys, we have to take down the deep state because they are ruining our people, they're attacking the people. And everybody agreed to be on the same page. They had no choice. Some of them got executed, which were in the way. And the big ones, the clever ones, they joined. Bolsonaro, Brazil. You have Putin, of course, colleague President Putin. You have, of course, President Xi submitted, of course. No chance, had to submit. And you have North Korean's leader. You saw when Trump walked over the frontier unexpectedly and shook hands. That's the right way. You are a peacemaker. President Trump is a peacemaker, not a warmonger. That explains you the answer of your question of those people who are crazy and saying there's chaos. We came from a chaos. Now, for the first time, we go into total liberty, but under a different system. Otherwise, we have chaos again. We don't want that.
Correct. Yes, and Mr. Pascal, we already heard about the alliance. The alliance is not a good word, correct word for this, but correct word is the military, as we discussed. And but alliance is spoken by many truthers, YouTubers, and you know. And is this true? And who are they? What's their role? Something like that to explain the military all over the world. Something like that.
Let's go through this quickly, because I disclose now the now visible elements of truth that you need to study. And I ask it's an order to all viewers now to do this exercise. And Ioannis, you will please put the links of the .gov, only .gov. We're talking about 3 pages of United States property operated .gov websites. We do not talk about any stupid newspaper links at all. And we should start with this Executive Order 13818, the whitehouse.gov website now visible. You know, it says a lot, huh? 13818 Executive Order was issued on the 20th of December 2017, authored, signed, and enacted by then President Trump, first mandate, right? And declared a national emergency, one of 11 that he declared in this mandate. And it's just all active still today, 2024, by the way. And that national emergency described, I paraphrase, that severe human rights abuses and corruption continue to pose an extraordinary threat to the national security, economy, and foreign policy of the United States of America, United States, and therefore need to be taken out. It's a military order. You don't say that if there's not a national emergency. The word is bad enough, right? National emergency. People don't realize it. They should learn to analyze the words, please. National emergency, the word extraordinary threat to the national security of the United States. Hello? Did you study the words? Okay. This is not some stupid pirate ship or some stupid fake virus and masks. No. Extraordinary threat to the United States and the people and the US military. Extraordinary threat. Please understand the choice of words. This is not a kindergarten game. This is war. That means that's the target description, and it has been continued again on the 18th of December, 2023. And now it's visible all of a sudden in the whitehouse.gov website. Serious crimes against humanity and corruption is COVID-19, ladies and gentlemen. And Joe Biden, the former vice president under traitor Obama, also high treason, has been already executed by the US military justice system at war. Why at war? Let's go back now quickly. On the 20th of December 2019, President Trump became wartime president of the United States and commander-in-chief of the US military on the 20th of December 2019 by declaring the formally constitutionally conform based on national emergencies. He had that power. That's the whole point. He could do that without Congress because Congress been dragging their feet, right? We know why, full of rhinos and infiltrated deep staters. I cannot run and defend the country if I have Congress and the Senate. Believe me, the politicians have to go away. This is not dictatorship. This is defense of the country. People. No, not solution. It's defense. This is military. And military has no time to ask politicians, would you like a chicken or beef? Would you like a tea or coffee? No. If you're not quick enough to defend, guess what? You're dead. And a president has the absolute duty at all times to protect the constitution. That means the military, the people, the military, and everything else, the cats and dogs, anything on the territory. That's what he has done. He has declared war formally. Go and check Act 50, USC, Chapter 33, Section 1550. Yes, put that in. And it's marked in the registry, in the house.gov, as current. So this declaration of war means it's current. The war is right now ongoing, also in Greece, everywhere around the world. Mm-hmm. And he wrote, I paraphrase, I have it in my head, I don't have it in front of me. He wrote, well, the lawyers wrote that, but where he declared the war and called for regular participation he called for, that's like an order on other military forces. He called on other regular and irregular partner military and special forces around the world. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Exact list is a top secret list. I don't need to know. It's military secret. I don't need to know that. No need. I just know this. I know that Greece is involved. I saw the Greek planes, Hellenic Republic aircraft flying around on local airports near Chicago. I saw the French Air Force. They're not exercising. These are war operations.
And mostly at night.
Doesn't matter. We have them. And the Italians, the Brits, the Germans, the Dutch, the Pakistanis, India, New Zealand, Australia. Yes. I said a lot, right? Spain. Leave it at that. 32 nations or even more, not nations, military forces from those territories are under the command and fire control of the current wartime president and commander-in-chief Trump, that has delegated all powers as well to the Secretary of Defense of the United States, who exclusively operates and, of course, only reports to the wartime president and commander-in-chief Trump. This war has been going on officially declared 20 December 2019. On the same day, President Trump has formed the Space Force. Oops.
Yes.
Okay. These are very rare. But yeah, one more time.
I would like to have one for this. So
you get them at some stage, but not from me. This Space Force, since the 15th of August 2022, is the control and command and communication center of all United States military space satellites and all onshore, offshore, and shore-to-air, ship-to-air, and vice versa, military communication. In other words, it's the command center of this war. The USSF is the hub. And who founded the hub? Well, President Trump, current President Trump. And they also have a cyber operations, call it, section. And they are monitoring right now, even this call. That's good. I like that because we're at war. So all this GSM, Gmail, Yahoo, Proton Mail, all this bullshit, they can crack all this stuff. They're not doing this to spy on you like the deep state did and your government in the past. No. This is just to make sure everybody's safe. And of course, to track and identify still hiding terrorists, fascists, rogue elements that are trying to hide or sabotage the war. I say this publicly. The US Law of War Manual 2015, updated July 2023, is in force right now, right here, wherever you are on this planet, in this dimension. Because I just told you, the United States has declared formally, constitutionally conform a global defense war that is still ongoing. Therefore, the war of law applies and protects you now. That's very important to know. And I say one more thing also on this channel. Anybody listening to this, anybody on this planet who dares to try, to think, to plan, to undermine the current US military-led global defense war efforts in Switzerland or anywhere in the world commits not only high treason, but makes him or herself an enemy of the war faction and will be experiencing a swift deterrence by the US military and special forces with immediate effect. I hope I've been clear.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I come to the next point for the people now. The most important is humanity. All this is happening because of humanity, not because of an election. Forget it. Many people are crying. They lost their loved ones. My mother is dying. I don't start crying now. I'm angry. Of course I am. But we need to be cool now, okay? The lawyers don't solve the problem. They're part of the problem. I'm very sorry, the lawyers. You know, you've been writing letters for 500 euros, charging your clients to write to a court. That's going to be also removed. The whole judicial system is wrong. Military justice is enforced. This means you're not creating lawsuits anymore or have to go to court. Oh, he's a bad guy. No. Read the Law of War Manual. It includes the Rome Statutes that include genocide, biological, biochemical weapon attacks, which is COVID-19 injections. It includes pedophilia. With no warning, pedophiles will be shot at the door now. That's good. The networks are blowing up around us. All the corrupt pedophile judges, politicians, corporates who touch children, you have been finished already. And the ones listening, you'll be finished. You get a bullet here. No court hearing. Boom. That's the resolution. If you touch children, that's what you get, a bullet. I hope I'll be clear. Never touch children. And one more point. Because the courts are dysfunctional, which is a national security risk, as you know, the military had to step in, of course. That's why we have the global defense war, not against the people, removing very soon all democratic systems and governments and politicians by US military justice and canceling them. And with it, the corrupt, unreliable state judiciaries and apparatus that has rendered our constitutions violated and harmful to the people. Gone. Media, join them, gone, cancelled. Now, this means, and please listen carefully, we don't give you a form or a letter form, no need. You have direct laboratory results, evidence of your poisoning from Pfizer, Moderna, Astra, whatever. You have the lab reports of your cell damage, your spikes, or your ATP levels collapsed, or anything else. Turbo cancer, myocarditis, as a result of these injections, of course. And please forgive me for mentioning it. I share tears with those people, humans, who lost a family member, a child, because of that bioweapon criminal injection, democide. Please get the autopsy. Very important now. And all these files, please put them in an envelope, nicely. No need to structure them. It's no need for you to write articles of law. No. You just put on there the evidence of the damage by the injection, the illness, the death. And you write the cover letter, who you are, address, telephone, email. And you say the doctors, if you have, from the vaccination center, the time and date. No need to accuse more. No need to accuse anybody because it is already a reporting of a crime. And then you take this envelope and letter, you put that, make a copy of the letter, why not? And a copy of the receipt and bring it yourself or via the courier. Spend that money, the $20 or whatever it costs, and have it delivered to the United States Embassy in Athena, to the military attaché, to the Department of Defense. Go to the website, there's a section, Department of Defense, DOD, US military. Now, I'm sorry, guys, at the US Embassy, I didn't want to give you additional homework, but I know that you're ready for this because you're at war. Please, people, do not expect an answer. No one can call and respond to your action reporting the crime now, because they're all under war law of manual, military secrecy. If they would respond and call you, they would acknowledge and confirm that they are in themselves. They cannot do that. I can do that because I was given it by Derek Johnson. Derek Johnson, by the way, is a great man, is a buddy of mine. He gave me all the legal blueprints that we are now sharing with you, which are official.gov references, not newspapers, .gov from the United States. So you make a report, put it in an envelope, letter in your language, in Greek, in any language, handwritten, machine written. It doesn't have to be fancy at all. Maybe you put a passport copy of the victim and yourself. Why not? It would be great. And that's it. It is on record. Don't worry about it. This will not speed up anything on Operation Storm. No need. It's so huge. The Operation Storm has 800 military generals in active duty, ladies and gentlemen. Do you understand how much weaponry, material, a general or admiral, how many ships they command? The Second World War had 12 generals in the alliance. 12 against the Nazis. And now we go to the new Nazis, the fascists. These are Nazis, all of them. 800 since 2019 at work, December. For humanity. 800, more than 32 nations, military and special forces, with bombs, missiles, people, millions of soldiers, men and women, no trans, at war.
Yes.
So send this to the US Embassy in any country. So the Germans listening now, Berlin schicken, machen Sie ein Briefumschlag. Do not expect an answer. They cannot at this moment, today, they can, very soon, but you will know what's going on. But please do not expect and stress them and call them. You can't. You can, but it's useless. You stress these people. There's people that don't overload them. Just send facts of the damage, of the injuries created by your state, like me in Switzerland. I have reported the current and former Swiss governments, all institutions on our territory, all banks, all corporates, all media houses, individuals. The list is long. I've reported them myself. Directly, of course, to the Secretary of Defense of the United States at war. And, of course, to my colleagues at the GIG Corps, the Judge Advocate General's officers of the US Air Force, and, of course, the US Space Force, USSF, on the 27th of January 2024, a few weeks ago. That's it. I've done this as a formality, by the way. They didn't need this from me, but I just delivered the whole package, including my injuries, including all the judges, you now listening, the judges who voted, who ruled against my criminal charges. Guess what? Your name now is with the US Space Force. You're lucky, you're prominent now. Oh, yes, you are. And they will deal with you, not me. So this is now what you have to do. Nothing else. Just that. And those who have courage, and we have all of courage, don't fear anymore. Nobody will touch you. Nobody. Mention it to other friends that you have done it. That is now, you're helping people with concrete actions. Don't follow associations, paying money, lawyers, conferences. Come on, we know that it's a bioweapon by now. Hello. Now I tell you, the war situation is real. It's not fake news, it's real. So now we respect the US law of war. And that's what we do. We acknowledge it.
Yes,
So,
yes.
that's my job. I hope I've been clear. If I've not been clear, Yanis and Melina, please tell me what I can make better. I'm ready for your questions.
Yes, I want to connect the next question with all of this you just
there's more.
say. Yes, we have reported on about mass arrests and executions, celebrities, politicians, reality, and the whole list. You know, it's very long. We talk about Gitmo, Diego Garcia, prison badges, other such things. What's your opinion?
Okay.
Just people to.
No, I don't give you opinion.
Not
Remember,
opinion,
no. No, I don't give you opinion.
Yes.
The whole talk is about disclosure here, remember?
Yes, correct. Disclosure.
You don't need my opinion.
Yes.
My opinion is worth nothing. Disclosure is worth something.
Correct,
I'm
correct.
giving you disclosure.
Exactly.
That's what you want. You want disclosure.
Because people saw them
I understand.
on TV and don't believe. No.
No. Of course, the Guantanamo Bay flights, made by our colleagues at the US Air Force and the US Navy. They're happening since years. And traitor Obama, traitor. Kenyan-born, infiltrated, non-American born, traitor. He's ready. Boom. Have you seen him lately? Who is? Where is John Kerry gone? Oh, where is Clinton? Where is Obama gone? Jeff Bezos? Weird. All gone, right?
Yes.
They should be on stage, right? I thought we have a presidential race, right? Where are those hardcore traitor Democrats, fascists? They should be on stage, right? For Biden, the non-existent. Arthur Roberts, which is an actor, is working for all of us, all of humanity. He's a great actor. Oh, I don't know where I'm going. I'll take Trump behind the barn. I'm going to hit him. And Trump said, I'll take him. And I go, oh. Arthur Roberts, by the way, you're doing a great job. I know that you cannot respond to me now because you're playing Mr. Biden. But the White House is, of course, a stratagem. A stratagem is a Greek word for general to lead. Again, you got it there, stratagem. Stratagem is a trickery in military to make believe the enemy should come this way. Yeah, you hit them from the other side. Or in simple terms, like in fishing in Piraeus, a ruse. The fish, they go in, oh, they're a bit stuck, a bit nervous, then the big cage, and then they're relaxed because they think they're safe, right? And they continue making the mistakes. And then, bam, the fisherman comes, and then chop, 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 gone. That's what happened and was happening. The execution flights, please track it on Flight Radar 24 or any other platform. The flight, one of the prominent flight, is GTMO 844. That's a Beechcraft 350 King Air, twin turboprop, standard issue, BE-20, the military designation. And she's flying mostly, now 5 times a day sometimes, a day. From Fort Lauderdale, KFLLL is the airport in Florida, taking the prison, well, these are prisoners, they are to be killed, executed, traitors, pedophiles, corporate lawyers, judges, to Guantanamo Bay every day. Obama canceled this law, tried to dissolve Guantanamo Bay. Clinton tried to win the presidency, stole it, well, tried to steal it. Boom. Trump came in and, of course, continued, reversed Obama's order, gun check. And if President Biden then would be alive, right, he would definitely not keep Guantanamo Bay. He could make, an executive order. If Biden would be president, he could stop the war declaration. He could make an executive order to stop Guantanamo Bay. He could write on a Monday morning this and that. Well, guess what? 11 national emergencies are continuing because Trump is the president.
Recycled. Yes.
So if it's Diego Garcia or Guantanamo is busy. Look at the satellite pictures being expanded.
Yes.
But it's not there for a hotel purpose like a normal prison. Most of them have a quick trial, like the Chinese have that, like bang, bang. Trump said it on stage. It's so quick, bang, oh, it's already happened. And President Trump said last time on stage, he said, Crooked Joe. Oh, I took the title from Clinton. I used to call Hillary Clinton crooked, but I took it away from her because she's now a beautiful woman. Wow, a bullet, right? Makes it very beautiful maquillage. That's what Trump meant. She's beautiful now, right? Hillary Clinton, beautiful. Bang. Pedophile, pedo criminal, traitor, Hillary Clinton has been executed a long time ago. Yeah. For very serious crime. Everything will be revealed. Now, Guantanamo is open, sometimes 3 up to 5 flights, check-in, no check-out. There are no funerals on Guantanamo Bay. There's just an oven, and they just got fried and gone. Next. Yeah, that's the answer. Military law is in justice. Military justice is in force in Switzerland, in Greece right now. Just to be clear, The court-martial codes of 2024, go and check. Yes, United States military are active, of course, because they are under the US law of war, right? The court-martial. They include civilians, politicians, bankers, lawyers, media people, journalists, boom. And a military tribunal is not a tribunal with fancy lawyers going to the courthouse and nice sit-down coffee and negotiate with a judge to have internet or not, or a sea view.
Yes.
No. It is behind a jeep, behind a taxi, behind a fuel station, in front of a fuel station, behind a hotel, in front of the hotel, in a restaurant, at home. They come and knock. Boom, boom, boom. You open. Bang. That's military justice at war for all the bad and sick people out there and fascists and rogue politicians. Bye-bye. Goodbye. As in Kalinichta, never see you again, please. So that's what is happening. Of course it is happening. But, you know, you must understand, this is a covert war operation, clandestine, for two reasons. Of course, not to had them, it's over now, but they couldn't do this to announce it on CNN. Okay, tomorrow we're going to go after the CEO of them. They went after them and politicians and Tedros and all these people. The United Nations have been closed down in Geneva here. Shut. Closed. Official explanation for the corrupt Swiss media. Cannot pay the $200,000 annual electricity bill for the light.
Yes, we know that. Yes.
If that is not a signal for you, then you're stupid. Not you, but you know. The Vatican,
closed. Yes.
Pope Francis, boom. Have a look when President Trump saw him in 2017. When he saw Obama, the corrupt pedophile Pope Francis. Obama, smile over here, right? Photo op.
Yes.
With Trump.
Yes. We saw everything. What about Greek politicians and they believe people?
I don't want to.
No. Just the people believe that he has political immunity, and the doctors here in Greece, the politicians.
Who has immunity from what?
From the crimes, everything they did.
No,
they believe.
No.
People believe.
All these politicians and diplomats and traitors and fascists, even Swiss politicians or Tedros or anybody who believe that their diplomatic immunity protects them from a bullet at war. It's all cancelled. Forget it. Everything will be changed. Forget it. This is a hunt for criminals, to be blunt, who have murdered hundreds of millions of people. And guess what?
Correct.
A bullet costs 20 cents, okay? That's even too expensive, but we need it to get the brains off. That's what they get. Bye-bye. So, no, politicians who sit in a villa now, somewhere, or on a yacht off Piraeus, enjoy your shrimps and your last cognac tonight. Maybe tomorrow, special forces come with a helicopter, boom, you're done. You try to run away into the Amazon jungle, you try to run away into Siberia, the Space Force will find you in 5 minutes. They know before you go to the toilet that you go for a pee. They know it, believe me. And just that you know, I mention it again, anybody who dares or thinks to undermine the current United States military global war, defense war efforts in Switzerland, in Greece, anywhere who dares to try to undermine it, be that even the police, you will be experiencing swift deterrence by the US military and US special forces or allied military forces in your region in a minute, or even before you think doing something harmful to people. It's over. For all of you, bad people, game over. Those of you who are still alive and know what's coming, I suggest you enjoy the last steaks, the last champagne. This year is the end of you. You'll be lights out, finished. So that's that. What else do we need to talk about?
Melina, go on.
Melina.
It's all under control. You've been very clear.
Melina. There you go.
So, about next, Melina, you want to continue? If you want to...
Elon Musk, Putin.
Not about, I want to ask you about the vaccine operation Warp Speed.
It's not a vaccine, it's a bioweapon.
Yes,
It's a
bioweapon.
bioweapon.
Yes.
Warp Speed was developed by Obama, Soros, Clinton, and Biden and people.
Let me please clarify the question. Why do people say that Trump pushed the vaccine? And,
Wait.
Okay.
No. Part of the plan to capture them.
I know. Yes.
Wait, stratagem. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
His colleague Putin said, Vladimir, come on. Come out with your Sputnik stuff, the salt water. Putin said, we got a vaccine. Sputnik 5. Mm-hmm. And Trump said, oh, it made a show, right? With a vaccine too. He completely sabotaged the deep state and the rogue politicians and military people and the WHO and the Swiss government. He completely sabotaged their plan. Their plan was, when President Trump asked, proverbially, Fauci at the White House at the crisis meeting, Dr. Fauci, what's your opinion? When is the vaccine ready? And Fauci said, Mr. President, it takes time, it takes 5-10 years. Because the plan was to lock us down for 5 years.
We know that, yes. With all these men.
Wait, you asked me the question, I give you the answer.
Mm-hmm.
And then Trump made his warp speed. He accelerated the machine. We've got a vaccine. At the same time, he said, take ivermectin, don't go testing, stay at home, it's a flu, and take hydrochloroquine. And in 1 week, you'll be fine. The US military and President Trump have defused most of the bottles, filled them with salt water for you. But we still have about 1 billion people fearing to be lost. Otherwise, they would have killed 4 billion people in one go, in COVID. So warp speed was to make the machine trip over so that everything came into the open. They collapsed. The plan collapsed. The whole thing collapsed. And now we have it, the card house of lies. President Trump has pulled it. It collapsed. And with it, all the plans became prematurely visible. Of course, now also the effects, the sadness of injuries and deaths. And it has accelerated Operation Storm, of course, because remember, President Trump said, the pause is here, like that, the pause is here. We're having this pause so that everybody can see what a 4-year now is a 2-year period. Now it's 2 years, right? Will be actually a 4-year period, but it's a 2-year period. Everybody can see in the pause how bad, if he says bad, he means criminal, killing people. How bad these bad and sick people have been doing. It's easier for us to do what we have to do like this. If everybody sees and agrees with us that we can do what we have to do. Because if you do mass executions on television, that will come now, you don't want people to cry, you want people to clap. Because people by now know, they now realize what they have done to us. But people have no power. They have power, but they are afraid, right, of the police. And we don't need any human beings taking a gun now, going to the palace. No need. For once, you can sit back. And the brave men and women around the world, there's about 4 million, I heard, in active war duty all over. Even in Athens now, they're all over. They're undercover, they're there. Your military protects you. And if you have any fears of police, go to the military station immediately. Also in Greece, go to the military. They protect your constitution, they protect you and your children. So warp speed was done to trip over the machine, to sabotage the globalist deep state, the corporates, the pharmaceuticals, WHO, United Nations, boom. And the rest you know. That's why President Trump is definitely not the father of the vaccine. Of course not. You're crazy. It's Obama, Clinton, Biden, Fauci, Tedros, Swiss governments helping them, Gavi, Bill Gates, UN, you name it. But not, very clear about this, very clear. Not the current wartime President Trump and Commander-in-Chief of the United States. Definitely not. No way. No, not guilty.
Yes. So,
It just had to become obvious.
Sorry?
It just had to become obvious.
Well, look, this is a military operation in covert mode. I'm giving you disclosures as much as I can. It's not my job to sabotage them.
Of course
The
not.
military, I'm aligned with the US military, by now people know it, and with the US Space Force.
Mm.
And I'm doing that as a Swiss retired officer of the Swiss military to be allied with the Americans. I did that because my job is to save and protect the Constitution, the Swiss people. So I've not done high treason to my country. I've done the contrary. I've taken down the complotists, which is our own government. So what else do you need to know? Putin.
You already answered.
Vladimir Putin, of course he's good. Mm-hmm. The man has never betrayed his word and the people, like President Trump, never lied. The man knows the ugliness of war. He knows it. And he had to take out the deep state first in Russia too, when he was a young President. Putin unexpectedly became president in 2000 when President Yeltsin, a good man, by the way, good man, gave him the keys in the Kremlin and said, listen, I can't anymore, I'm tired. You're the man. That's it. So what has he done with Russia? If people, you see, many people are too young, but I've been to Russia as a banker in the Yeltsin years. It was a mess. I don't accuse President Yeltsin, please. I don't want to judge him at all. But it was dangerous and it was corrupt. And then Putin came, and guess what? He has cleaned up the place. He has completely eliminated the deep state. He has all the oligarchs, these Jewish mafia oligarchs, boom, 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 those who cheated, Siberia, out. Navalny, by the way, he died of, unfortunately, Pfizer injections that he got at the Charité in Berlin. Official report will come out. He had blood clot, and collapsed on a walk, like we lost people here in Switzerland doing jogging or stuff. So, of course, Putin is a good man. The operation in Ukraine is a cooperation between the US military and the Russian military. In Helsinki, 2018, President Putin gave President Trump a football and signaling to his colleague that he is waiting for the orders of President Trump, and gave him the football and said, the ball is now in your court. That was a signal to the world. We have united. Nobody got the message. Of course, now we can talk about it because the war is done. And Ukraine had 140 pathogen biolabs financed by Pasteur, WHO, and NATO, growing that thing. It's not a virus, a pathogen that created COVID infections. From Ukraine, when President Putin went on the 24th of February, the birthday of my mother Heidi, went in, bam, cool. Took out the Nazis. He went to denazify Ukraine, like the Americans went to France to denazify France. And take out first mission was not a weapons or airport or, a nuclear power station to neutralize them. No. I mean, to protect them. Biolabs. First thing, they went in, they took the famous Canadian commander, NATO commander out. They took him for a holiday to Moscow. In the uniform was the Canada, NATO. They're amateurs, right? Corrupt NATO, fascists, pedophiles. Took the general to Moscow, and he's singing like a bird since April 22. This general, Canadian general, he's not in a hotel. He's in a military prison, every day giving reports. Wonderful picture. All the NATO guys who are involved in this, Stoltenberg, bye-bye. All people, you're done. They have done the deep state in Ukraine, not just since 2014, it's decades. Ukraine was destined to be the Fourth Reich, to take Europe and make a Nazi land out of it. Well, guess what? We caught them all. So President Putin is, of course, in coordination. There's not one US military soldier on Ukrainian ground. Not one. Not one. NATO lost all their weapons. Putin has taken them out with 200,000 Russian soldiers. Can you imagine? Putin has obliterated NATO. All the weapons are gone now. Germany, bye-bye with your tanks that you sent, you stupid idiots. France, Macron, you stupid. All the weaponry has been fried by the Russians before they put them even in service. The tragic element is that these are Orthodox brothers too, right? Ukrainian poor young people got brainwashed into a wrong war, sent in by Ukro-Nazis from Kiev. It's a tragedy. Every war is stupid. Humans should not and cannot go to war against each other. This is stupid and forbidden. No good. We have to prepare for war, yes, to maintain peace. That's President Trump. That was JFK. That is cool. That's Putin. That is cool. But we protect all humanity, not the blacks. Black Lives Matter. What? Don't say the word, the F word now. Stupid. We protect all humanity. Children.
Lives matter.
And cats and dogs. That's a cool statement. Black Lives Matter was Obama trying to create hatred and divide America. No. Skin color should not be discussed. Do I discuss? No, bullshit. So there we go. Putin is a good man and he's a believer in God. I was baptized at his monastery, Sretensky Monastery, 400 meters from Lubyanka, where he used to make his career at the KGB headquarters in Moscow. And I was baptized on the Russian Christmas, 7th of January 2014. And my name is Anastasios.
Another disclosure. Another disclosure.
Yes, no problem, right?
Of course. So, what about Elon Musk? The Musk.
The Musk. I published the diagrams. I was on RT, Russia Today interview. You saw it, Ioannis and Melina, I think you did.
Yes.
I gave the explanation to John Kyriakou, who is also Greek, has a Greek component in his family.
Yes.
Former CIA whistleblower, and now top journalist and investigator, and creating the show Whistleblowers on Russia Today, on the interview which we made on RT 22 satellites in 250 nations. I repeat myself. I published on 26th of October the diagram of Tedros' attack plan through COVID and other pandemics, attacks, fake viruses to kill, murder humanity, depopulate. Whereby the diagram clearly shows that the WHO CA plus our pandemic treaty, which they tried to sign, but it will be gone by then. Don't worry. Boom, boom, boom. But they tried to get this treaty signed, which would have given them authority, command over your legislative power. Can you imagine? Power from Tedros, a war criminal from Geneva, Swiss territory, commanding your military and police as well to force inject people and put them into camps. That was their plan. No. Niet. We said, no. Russia, no way. No F way in American. No. They're not doing that anymore. They get the bullet for that. Bang. But I published this diagram on Twitter, Najadi for Justice, 26th of October. Guess what happened? Poof. Suspended, you violated the rules. I said, whatever. I wrote to Tedros. I put the diagram there. Tedros, this is criminal what you're doing. I wrote, you better watch out from your Space Force. Your Space Force knows before you go to the toilet, you better watch out. Oh. Hate speech, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So Elon Musk, I repeat myself to you, Elon Musk, you're listening. I don't know if Elon Musk knows if he's still alive or not himself, but in case he is, I wish him good luck. If not, rest in peace. But Elon Musk, you hired this crazy, stupid, dumb ex-WEF director, worked for Klaus Schwab for $6 million annual salary. $6 million. She's so stupid. She's so uneducated. Fascist. Elon Musk. I thought you're financially independent, right? I mean, you got some more money than I have, right? Much more. Do you need that? What? Hey, the job market, there's so many jobless, good American young people, professionals. No need for Harvard for that job. You need common sense people, right? Good people. They could be any skin color, any religion, anything. Why do you pick a director from the WEF who used to work for Klaus Schwab, the ultra-fascist and non-human? Huh, Elan? Big mistake. The funny thing is, on the 26th, Twitter suspended me for life. Guess what? Our friend General Flynn, the most famous American living general today, of course, General Flynn posted our video cutting off the snake in Geneva, the film which was made by American friends, right, across the Atlantic.
Oh, right. Mm-hmm.
And reposted that film with his own words, for humanity and the Constitution of the United States. General Flynn did so, and reposted me speaking. And he put that in the message in his Twitter post at Elon Musk. Elon, I think we got you. And if not, there's only one excuse for Elon. Could be that he's part of Operation Storm. I don't think so. He never had a gun in his hand. But could be to trap. Could be stratagem. To use this director of the WEF to see with whom she emails and contacts. If that's the case, I don't want to know now, it's military, I will take everything back what I said. But if that's not the case, Elon, I think you're cooked. Done. Bye-bye. And nobody wants to go to Mars. Believe me, our planet has no crisis. Why don't you go ahead, Elon Musk, on your rocket ship, rocket fuel? CO2, huh? Attention, Greta. Go to Mars. Really, literally go to Mars, because that's not where we want to go. No way. We don't need to go to Mars. We have everything here. Look at the water behind the lake. Beautiful sky. We have enough beef. Don't eat artificial meat. Don't intoxicate yourself with this stupid GMO artificial meat. Do not buy it. Get a steak, get a chicken. It's fine. The farmers will love you for it because they work every day for us, right?
Mm-hmm. What is your relationship with Space Force? People will ask. You saw this, of course.
I cannot confirm nor deny. Let's take the next question, please.
Okay. It's a tricky question.
Really?
Yes. What about Nasara, QFS?
Okay.
This,
the whole system will change because central banks are corrupt. They're on the accused list of COVID as well. The banks are as well. They laundered money of Pfizer, Moderna, Johnson & Johnson as well. Mm-hmm. They have pedophilia accounts. So all the banking system will be removed. It's already cancelled, actually. Okay. Gone. Right. In a few weeks, I believe. Sorry.
Yes.
That's now speculation. That little minute what I just said, that was a pure speculation.
We need to protect ourselves and make all of these things you told about the people that harmed already.
Okay. Finance. Don't worry about the money. Yes. Nobody will take away. Wait. Mm-hmm. The euro will be cancelled, of course. All currencies will be reset. Don't worry. It's been planned for 70 years. Believe you me, they also thought, of course, first of your well-being, including health and financial security. Don't worry. That's the least worry you have about money. Materialism is not important anymore. You will understand why.
Yes. It's the soul.
Human species is humanity first. The most important treasured thing under God's watch, the Creator. We are one. With Him, we are one. We live His life, and He lives us, our life. No need for a Jesus Christ or a church to go and pray. Gesara, whatever. I'm not even focused on that stuff. Don't worry. Bitcoin is good. I mean, I don't give advice, but as an alternative, as fun, because it's just a simple investment. It's the hardest asset on the planet, is Bitcoin. But no other currency, no other stupid crypto fraud Bitcoin is a code, lives in the internet. It just hit $60,000 a few hours ago. Oops. They said, oh, it's dead and it's shit. Because it's limited, 21 million pieces. Well, it's like Picasso's. They don't make them anymore, right? More people, supply down, more demand. The price goes up and up and up. But inflation will be gone as well through the reset of the system, because inflation was cabal, was depriving people's savings. And look at the old people. They worked all their lives in good jobs. They can't afford 2 meals a day. This is sad. This is sadness. This is unfathomable.
It's evil. This is evil.
Yes. They want to put them in old people's home and let them die on tablets and pharmaceutical shit. Excuse my French. No. All that will be reversed, changed. Don't worry about the money. Believe me, a military operation not taking care of your wealth is not a military operation. Remember, military is planning down to the detail and getting rid of the devil. The detail is in the
Yes. But we did not need to worry about money, because money will be useless.
Again, believe me, the new system is not based on materialistic values, but you have enough money. Don't worry.
Of course, yes. I thought it's about the free energy, free goods, free everything. So no money needs.
We still have to work, otherwise it gets boring life, right? But
it should be creation. It should be a labor of love, not work.
Labor of love, of course, passion, and
yes.
Not to be forced to study something just to make money, like stupid lawyers and doctors who don't know how to practice. All these horror stories. I just had to fire a lawyer last night who just he screwed around with me, and it's total non-performance in court. I mean, I was in the blood treatment. I was in bed. I'm still in bed the whole day. I can't breathe. And this guy. Anyway, let's not waste time on that idiot. Okay. So, okay, look, I think I have answered your questions, I hope. People, read the Department of Defense website, Law of War Manual 2015, 1,280, I think, or 40 pages. It includes civilians committing war crimes, crimes against humanity, pedophilia, etc., corruption. Please only report physical damage, harm, injury, loss of life. Again, my condolences. But report that. You cannot have a family member being injured and losing his life and not report this now to the US military. This is not a lawsuit. No need. You write facts, lab reports, autopsy, name, passport copy, the doctors who injected, send it to the US Embassy, Department of Defense section, Berlin, Paris, tout le monde, do the same thing. America, do the same thing. Go to the military now. Because very soon, I believe in spring 2024, something has to happen. I'll tell you why. Then we close. The White House is in Mar-a-Lago. We published the FAA link. I think, Yanis, you go to my Telegram, you find the helicopter landing. That's the beautiful picture with our logo on it. The FAA.gov, we published the precise link because the FAA has a huge website. You get lost. You cannot type in Mar-a-Lago, Trump, protection. That doesn't work like that. But we gave you the link now, disclosed it, where the FAA page opens with the map and the red circles, and it says security, order to shoot down. Ladies and gentlemen, the Hotel Argentina in Athena, no matter who stays there, does not, well, maybe if Trump stays there, yes, but doesn't get a missile defense system protecting it, right? Does not. And no hotel gets that normal hotel. But Mar-a-Lago has it because the White House is described by law. It's not white or black or brown walls. It's the residence and the location of the highest executive office of the United States, of the president-elect or wartime president. And it is, as you know now, wartime president commander-in-chief Donald J. Trump and Melania Trump and Barron and his family. Wonderful people. We love them. And that's where the White House is. Now, the no-fly zone ends. The FAA discloses that. Needs to inform the airmen, right? And women, pilots. You can fly again over Mar-a-Lago on the 1st of June, 2024. Wait. Now imagine the logistics, putting first the White House there years ago, right? The logistics. The building is still there, but the logistics around it to function as the White House. This all has to be moved now, soon, I'm sorry, to a different location, because Mar-a-Lago is not big enough to be the continuity then United States and Global Alliance, White House,
and also for other reasons, needs to move.
No, it doesn't need to move. It could stay there, but it's not big enough. It will move because
the White House.
No,
the old White House.
No.
Oh, okay.
Who told you it's going to be the old White House?
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not going to speculate. I only give you facts, remember? Disclosure. All I'm saying is, on 1st of June, the no-fly zone over Mar-a-Lago is cancelled.
Yes,
it's
I've seen
over.
that.
Okay.
Yes.
This means the logic says now we have got March. Hey, they're going to move this house, this location, to a different place. That's fact. Because the no-fly zone ends in June 1st. So I canceled the no-fly zone long after I have moved. Correct? I don't move the house. I mean, the logistics on the 30th of... I don't move on the 30th of May to cancel it on the 1st of June. No, I moved this stuff probably in April already, right? Because the new location is nicer and bigger.
Yes.
So something has to happen soon.
I always say spring 2024, epic beyond biblical multiple. Be surprised.
10 days of darkness, maybe.
Sorry?
10 days of darkness, maybe.
I didn't understand.
The 10 days of darkness.
There'll be a lockdown. Of course, there must be a lockdown, but not for a virus. It's a military curfew. You'll be informed. Don't go to the streets because only criminals will try to run away and they'll be shot and picked up. Politicians, cabal, no helicopters, no private jets, no aircraft, no trains, no taxis, no ATMs, no phones, no Telegram, no WhatsApp, no internet. But one channel will be announced by your military, one military channel, television, 24 hours, informing you why this had to happen, how it happened, who got eliminated, responsible for billions of deaths of generations before you. And then you would learn about the new science. And by the way, this is the ultimate liberation, the way the Creator intended humanity to live. And no one in recorded history has ever experienced that.
Yes.
Okay, so there we are now. So people, the war is done. Take it from me, I can disclose that. But it's still ongoing, but the mission goals are done. What you're seeing now is the fizzling out. They leave the facade for you, that you don't panic. But there comes the day soon, the current wartime president will push a button, poof, and then lights out. And then all these politicians that are listening here now and judges, hey, Swiss judges, bye-bye.
Yes.
Bye. Okay.
So I think...
Can I say something? It's important for people to know, not be afraid, because people have...
No more fear. Thank you, Melina.
People have the power.
Not only that, God protects
and we're souls.
Nobody can touch you anymore. Nobody will touch you. And if they do, go to the military. Don't go to the police. Go to the military straight away. Please, no more fear. Fear is used by Satan, by the devil, by bad and sick people. They use fear. The mafia uses fear. You must do this, otherwise we kill your daughter, we kill you.
Yes.
No fear. And you know what? If somebody comes to the house here and said, come on, shoot, kill me. Because then I become light. Oh, that's very bad for them. Frequency. Yeah. So no, forget it. No fear. If you have no fear, guess what? God will protect you always wherever you go.
Exactly.
No fear. I always say Platon, huh? He said, I understand children when they're afraid in the darkness, but I don't understand men who are afraid of the light. Platon was right again.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So
We are lights, and they are afraid of us now.
Yes.
correct.
Okay, Daxi,
Εντάξει.
thank you very much.
Εμείς σας ευχαριστούμε.
I send you lots of love and light to you all the humanity, Americans, Greeks, Swiss, Russians, everybody, every human being. Lots of love and light. And God is with us. Don't worry. All the time, He loves you. All the time.
It's all about love.
Of course.
Thank you so much. Thank you. It was an honor.
It's an honor for me. Kalinichta.
Καληνύχτα.
Bye-bye.
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 Bye-bye.